welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name's Vicky and this is my Audi A1. So my YouTube channel is probably going to be about cars, what we do with our cars, going to shows, stuff. So I currently have an Audi A1. I have had a couple of other cars in the past, mostly being Hondas. I've had an EJ9 Civic which was white. I got it when I was 17, so that was quite a while ago. And I bought it with its bump strips still black, and I decided I want to get it painted. So that was the first thing I did to it. I didn't even drive it. I got it MOT'd and that was it. Took it straight to paint, got it painted. I will put a picture up before and after of that one. That was just a standard 14. It had an exhaust on it, was lowered. So then I seen what was my supersonic blue Civic. It had a B16A to conversion. I bought it with the conversion in it. That was the reason I bought it, but it was so cool. It was really quick, but it was rough when I bought it. So again, the first thing I did was get it painted, got wheels, bought some function 7s for it, and just cleaned it up. So yeah, I'll put up before and after of that as well. Like I say, I didn't do too much to it apart from clean it up and get bits and pieces that I wanted. Change the interior, change seats, change the dash and stuff like that to an EK9 dash. But I will put a picture up of it as well. So like I said, when I bought it, the engine bay had been painted and some of the wires had been tucked. Then I bought my Audi A1. It was only supposed to get me to work and home again, and that was it. It was supposed to be a daily, just something that I could enjoy driving. It was never supposed to be modified at all. So yes, the only reason I modified it was because I had seen the Black Friday deal on the air suspension. So yeah, I just went ahead and got it then because, like I say, it was a good price. So I just took it. The Audi on air suspension, and then I got the roof wrap black because the pillars on the Audi were gloss black anyway, standard from Audi. I don't understand why Audi never put the black roof on as well, because it just was silly with the silver body, then the black pillars, and then a silver roof again. I don't understand why they just didn't make it all black. But anyway, they didn't, so I decided I would get the roof wrap black and got the mirrors wrap black to match that again. It was actually 4 months between buying the wheels and the air, so it was a lot of money at once, so I didn't actually change the wheels last year, but I'm hoping to change the colour of the wheels this year. So my Ferraris are 3-piece splits, and they are 10 inches wide, and an A1 isn't that big, so it was a bit of a handling trying to get it to fit. We had to keep getting the tyre shine on, putting the car up and down and seeing if we could get it to fit. But eventually we got it to fit. So the next thing I done was buy a honeycomb grille, as everyone with an Audi always does. Got a honeycomb grille and I fitted it. It wasn't too bad to fit. You had to take the whole bumper off, which was a pain, but it was fine. It went on anyway, so that was that. Then I got my Ferrari wheels, which are probably my favourite thing ever, but when I bought them I had the intention of changing the colour of the wheels, but like I said, I spent so much money within the year, so there's not much point in me talking about the Audi and what I've done to it. That is the main things I've done. I've got things like personal plates and stuff like that, you know, like little things, but they are the biggest things that I've done with the A1. So I've got, it's an S-line model, it's not that quick, it's a diesel. Like I say, I wanted it for work. I was considering getting the S1, but I knew I could never afford to drive it to work every day doing 50 miles a day. So that's enough for the A1. Ryan has got a Jordan Civic and he's also got a Dc5 as well, so they will be featured a lot on the channel. We will go around in the Dc5, we will be driving about in the Jordan, and I'll be showing you what we're doing to the Audi. At the minute the Audi needs MOT. I'm not too fussed because I've got a Passat which I drive to work now, so the Audi actually doesn't get driven at all very much now. It's just parked up in the drive, but it's keeping it off the roads in that bad weather. So yeah, that's the next thing. It needs MOT'd and it needs a good service. So with the Audi, another thing that I am doing is I'm hoping to change the colour of the Audi. I was thinking about getting it painted, but I don't think it's a very wise option due to going to sell the car again. I don't think you would get anybody, you wouldn't have as many people want to buy it if you changed it to, say, a purple or whatever colour you would change it to. I don't know what the value would be if you changed the colour, but from a sales perspective, I think it'd be better keeping it the same colour. And if I'm going to change the colour, I may get a wrap. So that is on the cards as well this year. So if I got a wrap, I'll definitely be changing the colour of the wheels. From my name, it's Civic. Obviously the Civic and Vicky together, Civic, worked out very well. So I haven't changed it back yet to anything else, because I do intend on getting another Civic, an EG or an EF or something along those lines, or maybe a sedan or something. But I am looking to go back to getting a Honda as well as another little project on the side of the Audi. So that will be quite cool to do that. It'll be good to show you what we're doing this year, show you some of the shows we're going to, and some of the trips we got up to for car parts and stuff. Yeah, I'll just go out and show you around the Audi now. I hope I haven't bored you too much, but I will go out and show you around the Audi and show you what it looks like. I might also have some videos from previous things of the Audi driving with its Ferrari wheels on, because at the moment it's got TTRSs. Like I say, I had the car for work, and in the bad weather now the car's parked up outside and it's not really good for the wheels. So yeah, that's it. That's mainly all I've done, but I will show you. So that is my Audi, and as you can see, it's got the black roof, the black pillars, it's got tinted windows at the back, it's got some personal plate, it's debadged, it's got TTRSs on it at the moment. There's my nice clean Passat in the background. So I'm just going to show you Ryan's Jordan Civic briefly. It's on its Buddy Club P1s at the moment. It's usually on its Smiths, which if I can get in the garage I will show you. Dc5, which is in the garage at the moment, which is a mess, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's my Ferrari splits. They are just in the garage at the moment. I'll be taking them into the house soon to polish the lips up on them again. They've got spikes on them as well, but they need a good polish. So I'm just going to show you Ryan's Smiths as well while I'm just in the garage. They are off the Jordan. They will be back on soon, I'm sure. So basically that is the cars that we have. It was just a brief showing you of what they are, just as an introduction to the channel. I will be showing you more of the Dc5, the Jordan and the Audi. And if you can see in the background, my workhorse, the Passat. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.